Hey there YouTube, it's SC here. I'm doing the GB combo video. Basically, I know I said that GBs were top last time, I pretty much guaranteed it, but I guess I was wrong, and the reason why this video has been so long, it's because I've been crying myself to sleep every night, because GBs are horrible, this format, basically. But I still thought I'd do this video, because there are some cool combos with the deck, and for newer players who perhaps might not have seen so many GBs, it will be useful. So yeah, I'm just going to go through a couple of them, just to give you a taste of the deck. With Prisma, of course, there's classic Prisma Tiger combo. So you summon the Prisma, use the effect to dump Bestiari to the grave, and then it becomes Prisma, Bestiari. Then you special the Tiger, tribute it, tag it out for Darius, which brings Bestiari from the grave, and then you contact for Kazaris. So that's a pretty cool play. That's pretty standard play, which everyone should know if you're playing GBs or if you're playing against them. Now, I was talking about this card and how this brings so many different plays. It's really great. It's still really good. Of course, in time on the round, could be pretty horrible. I had someone drop a Max C when I did this, so that hurt really bad. But I mean, basically, if you've got a hand like just a GB and Hero Lives, then you can obviously go Hero Lives into the Prisma, and then call Bestie and summon the GB and go Gazaris. That's pretty standard. Also, of course, it works with the Test Tigers as well, so that's pretty cool. It basically opens up more plays. It makes your hands less dead, but yeah, the life point cost is quite damaging, so if you misplay with this, then you lose, basically. And also with Stratos and Hero Lives, this opens up a few combos as well. I mean, if you start off a hand with these two in hand and no GBs, then normally you would summon Stratos and get Prisma, but then in reality this is not much better at all. So what you could do is just set the Stratos and set the back row maybe, and if your opponent doesn't know what you're playing, then they might think this is a Raikou because those are everywhere now. They might not attack into it, and if they don't, then next turn drop the Hero's Lives, get the Prisma on the field. If you now have a GB in hand, you can make more plays, but get the Prisma on the field and then call the Bestiari if you want to. Then flip the Stratos and grab a second Prisma or something, or you can flip the Stratos and pop a back row. Now you've got two on the field. If you have a GB, obviously you can make a Gazaris play, or if you want to exceed it into Roach Utopia or something, then that just made a pretty dead hand into something semi-decent, which you can work with. And also, Heroes Lives just brings out Prisma a lot more often. So if you have a GB with this card, with Bestiari in grave, Gazaris straight into Harak is big possibility, and this card does win games. You do have to protect him. Don't just bring him up on an empty field and leave it with no protection. That's horrible. What you can do, I mean, obviously the best would be Harak and Chariot lock, and then you've got the whole lockdown going on. But the other thing, Harak and Safe Zone. So if you have Safe Zone on Harak, they can't MST this, they can't Heavy Storm this. You're going to negate every spell and trap. This can't be destroyed by battle, can't be targeted. So this is sort of a soft lock. It's not invincible. You still have to watch out for the Raikos, the Breakers, the Lilas, but that's pretty much all the outs to this. So, I mean, mid-game, this is pretty good for stalling and just sort of wasting your opponent's resources a bit. And yeah, I mean, this, a lot of people don't see this, but this is a pretty good combo. And now my favourite combo. It's slightly situational, but I've done this a couple of times, and basically if you pull this combo off, you win the game. It's as simple as that. You can do it on an empty field, and all you need are 3 cards. You know, Heroes Lifts, a GB which isn't bestiari, so say Darius, and you need a Test Tiger. Now this play can generate mass advantage. So on an empty field, for example, you go Heroes Lifts, get your Prisma out, dump the bestiari, summon your Darius, and go into Gazaris as normal. Oh, where's my Gazaris? Into Gazaris as normal. You can destroy 2 or whatever you don't destroy. Attack. Now your bestiari is still in grave. What you do is you play Darius, get your bestiari back, and you get Retiari to remove from play their Glow Up or Spore or Effect Veiler, because everyone and their mother is running Effect Veiler this format. Remove their Effect Veiler. Now, you've got this on the field. You've destroyed 2 already with Gazaris, and you've attacked something or their life points. So what you do now, you still have the Test Tiger in hand, you special the Test Tiger. Then you exceed into Levier, and you detach one of these materials, right? So whichever one, Test Tiger or Retiari, it doesn't really matter, but one of them might be more beneficial to be in the grave. Then you bring out their Effect Veiler, which is this is going to be Effect Veiler for now. So you've got Levier, Effect Veiler, 2 GBs. Now you synchro these for Trish. So you're ending up with a field that looks like this from 3 cards, and you basically plussed yourself to death. And once you make this play, your opponent's really on the ropes, because you've got field presence, you've hit their hand, you've destroyed their field, you've hit their grave, and yeah, you've paid half your life points, but for this advantage it's completely worth it. So, I mean, a lot of people, again, don't see this play with GBs, and that's probably the problem with Gs, because most of the people who play it are bad, and all the good players who do or did play GBs play something else, because basically there are a lot of decks which are better than GBs right now. But yeah, that's the video, showing some of the combos. It's my favourite one. So yeah, please subscribe, and comment below if you like it. And just a quick shout out to Team ATQ, I think. Yeah, there are a few guys who are just starting up, and they've got a couple of duel videos up. I'll put their link in the description and maybe a box somewhere here. So yeah, thanks YouTube for watching, and yeah, see you soon.